Hello and welcome to Faithful 2, the television podcast, where we don't only just talk about what shows we're watching at the moment, we also cover our favourite reality competition shows.
Yes.
And for the first time, that does include The Amazing Race Canada. Hello. Now, we may have some new viewers here because we have not covered The Amazing Race before.
Mm-hmm.
And are we semi-new fans of The Amazing Race? Because in the UK, recently, we've never had The Amazing Race. We've never been blessed with The Amazing Race before. But Channel 4 popped up on the streaming and it had one random series of The Amazing Race Australia Celebrity Edition.
Yes.
We watched that and we thought, well.
well. What is this little nugget that we've missed our whole lives?
What is
I
this?
cannot believe we've missed this show for so many years. And so then we started watching some of the Australian version.
Whatever we could find online.
Yeah, we got this affinity now with Bo. We absolutely adore Bo.
Bo Ryan.
Ryan. He does that when he announces the show. If you've watched our podcast before, you've noticed I've started doing that a lot more often just because I'm mimicking him. Then we found out that the Canada have a series. So we watched a couple of episodes of the Canadian version. We watched series 11.
Yes.
Someone threw up when they went down the stadium. Brilliant. We thought this is what we want. So we found out that Canada have got a brand new series out. So we thought we'd cover it. And
basically, we looked around the world and we thought, what's the series which has a new series as soon as possible?
Yes.
And here we are, Amazing Race Canada.
We're very impatient.
So, you know.
So hello, if you are new to this podcast, my name is Alex.
And my name is Ben.
And you can find all the links to other podcasts that we've done in the past by going to our linktree, linktr.ee/faithful2. And on there you can like, subscribe, follow us and do all the good things and watch us on YouTube, Spotify, any of your favourite podcast apps. You can comment underneath the video or get in touch with us directly on Instagram and TikTok.
That's right. So we are here to discuss Amazing Race Canada 2026.
I think we've given our credentials. I mean, we're not look, there's going to be super fans out there. There's going to be people who, like Tina and Liz, have spreadsheets where they've got every challenge ever produced. Color-coded, every game ever done, every inevitability of one way or the other, what could happen.
Every roadblock, every U-turn, it's all marked on their thing.
We're not that in depth. However, we know we know what a roadblock is. We know what a detour is. We know what a U-turn is. We know some of the vocabulary, the vernacular of the series. And so, we can guide you along as well. So this is kind of like a podcast for maybe new viewers of the Canadian or any version of the Amazing Race as well.
We're here to have fun. We're not going to be over analytical.
Absolutely not.
I mean, and we'll probably say things which has happened in another series of the thing. We don't know about it, okay? All we know is Bo Ryan and Australia.
That's the Australians. All we know is that there's Bo Ryan and there's Australia.
And
he loves his budgie smugglers. He does.
I mean, is it a thing that all presenters of Amazing Race have to be ex-sportsmen? Is that an ongoing theme through the countries?
Why are we leading to in the Canadian version? Is he an ex-sports?
John, he is. I'm sure he is.
John.
He's like, what is he?
This is a good start, isn't
it? He is a sports person. Yes, he is. Skeleton racer.
So he should be quite good friends then with Sasha and Seb. I'm going to call him Seb, by the way. I know Sebastian, but Sasha and Seb, because one of them he's got training to be in the Winter Olympics 2030.
I know. Seems like so far away.
I know. It's not though, is it?
I could never be an athlete. It's like I could not be bothered to look ahead that far. And it's like he already looks fit enough. It's like what weight are we going to be by 2030? Can you get fitter? No, it only goes downhill.
No. Well, he will be going downhill because he's part of the skeleton team.
True.
Pun intended.
So lots of contestants to talk about. We've got 10 contestants, all given an express pass to start off with. Every single person, but they can only use one other thing. And if someone uses it, no one else can use their express pass.
They can only use it once themselves as a team, and it can only be used once in a challenge. So if someone's used it, as you say, they can't use it again. And look, if we're going to talk about the express pass usage, it was quite...
If something's there, people are going to want to use it, apparently.
It was used a lot, very quickly on this episode. And I thought that for Maestro and Dwayne, it kind of made sense. But for the other two teams, I think that was a very quick panic decision.
Yeah. It just goes to show, if you have something burning in your pocket, like if you have an easy way out, you're going to use it. Because if they didn't have that express pass, they would have had to just get on and do it. It's like 3 of them used it in one episode 1.
So that's almost a third. A third of all the express passes have already been used. And I felt Maestro and Dwayne I kind of got because they were quite far behind.
Yeah.
But also, I said to you when we were watching, I said, I bet you this is going to be a predetermined non-elimination leg.
It's episode 1. It's the pilot episode.
1.
I bet Tina and Liz knew that from their thing. They probably had, data.
Yeah, exactly.
There's loads of non-elimination legs episode 1 because they always keep everyone in.
They always do it because otherwise
silly.
you've got 9 contestants on, and that's like knocked down. It's too few, too soon. Tina and Liz though, they were their spreadsheets did them proud. They did so well.
When they first did their VT, I thought, you're going to be a bit annoying. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to support or like you. But very quickly, I must say, I actually really like them.
I love them. I love
team.
Tina and Faye.
When I saw them do their dance and they did
Liz,
it first, Tina Fey.
Tina Fey.
When I saw them do their dance and they did it first attempt, I thought, yep, you know what? I'm supportive of Tina and Liz.
They reminded me of? They reminded me
using
of,
your knowledge.
They reminded me of the Amazing Race Australian Celebrity Edition, the Wiggles.
Yes.
They reminded me of the Wiggle sisters. That's who they reminded me of.
Upbeat, peppy,
yeah,
slightly annoying, but kind enough that you don't find them annoying.
Good for preschool television. Bright, loud, excited. But I liked their energy.
Same. That's what I mean. Like they're on the cusp of I don't want to support you, but they're sweet enough that actually no, I do. They're on the other side. Can I say my other 2 favourites?
Do it.
Kesha and Nova. The 2 girls, the Miss Canada and the lesbian DJ.
Yeah, the lesbian DJ. She made a caveat for that one, didn't she? Yeah, the ones that thought that their first E-tour was literally 10 feet that way.
And they kept breaking their stick when they were pushing the stick in to find the thing. She broke it like 4 times in a row.
Very, very rough.
Yeah. Saw that their next task was the untangle lights. She walked past a tree with lights on and said, "Here it is."
I was on board.
We also had the ongoing Jazz, who is their 3rd member, unofficial, their taxi driver.
Yes, Jazz was the 3rd member of that team. And Jazz went off to have a picnic, didn't he? He obviously thought, he saw them and thought they're going to be a long time on this Moana challenge, sponsored by Disney. And so just went off and had a nice little picnic, and they went, "Where's Jazz? Where's Jazz? Where's Jazz?"
He's driven off. He's gone.
I feel like Jazz should follow them the whole series now.
I mean, I was really when Jazz did that, and I thought, oh, for God's sake, because they were doing really well, and they went down 2 places because of it. And I thought, oh, Jazz. But then when he came back, he said, "Oh, I was having my lunch by the lake," and I thought, can't be mad. Can't be mad at you, Jazz.
And they said to him, "You're making good money from us," and Jazz was like, "Yeah, I am."
So I love those 2. I think they are going to be good TV.
Ben, the one thing I absolutely love about the summertime is just that you get to wear more relaxed, easy, comfortable clothing. Clothing pieces that you just want to wear again and again all day long. And that's why I just keep coming back to Quince. They focus on well-made essentials that naturally become those everyday staples that you can actually wear all season long.
And that's why I like the 100% European linen shirts that they have, because I struggle with temperature regulation, and knowing that I can grab an item of clothing from Quince that I don't have to worry about feeling claustrophobic or getting overwhelmed with heat is such a great advantage, because you don't know whether it's going to be hot or cold outside. I can grab the linen clothes and feel like I'm going to be okay no matter what environment I'm going in. And that's why I love using Quince.
And I love wearing their cotton sweaters because they're so lightweight and they are so perfect for those summer nights when it starts to cool down. And Quince pricing is 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And they work directly with ethical factories and cut out the middleman, so you're paying for exceptional quality, but not the brand markup. So that's why you, like us, should make your summer wardrobe easier by going to quince.com/faithful2, free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's quince.com/faithful2 for free shipping and 365-day returns. That's quince, QUINCE.com/faithful2.
Jazz for series 13. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jazz
he knows his way around Canada.
Because we know also in previous series of The Amazing Race Canada that you can be a contestant, but then team up with a former contestant from another series and come on again.
It's allowed.
So I think Jazz should come back on with either Nina or Kesha.
Nova or Kesha.
Nina. I'm sorry. I thought it was
very small font. I know. We've got the contestants in front of us thanks to that amazing Instagram.
I've got it here.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
So you're still getting them wrong even though they're
it's because I'm looking over your shoulder. And
a lot of people. Can I say as well, Eamon and Beck are van life YouTubers.
Yes.
They came 3rd. I feel like, and I need to research this when I go off air, but I think I have hate watched their YouTube videos like multiple times. I have a feeling that because I used to watch some van life creators, there's lots of them. They all look the same. They all look like Eamon and Beck.
They boomed in COVID times.
They did.
They did.
And now they've all got children. The second they have a child, I then stop watching them.
Yeah.
And Eamon and Beck have obviously done that. But I'm sure I've hate watched them before.
But you questioned what happened if they've just left their child in the van with a can of peaches and a can opener.
And a sponsorship on YouTube.
Do you reckon they've just live streamed their child just sat abandoned in their
Wouldn't
van?
put it past them. I mean, I need to look into it. So next week I'll be more authoritative on my dislike for them, but for no reason, but just like their vibe on their YouTube. But I may be thinking of different creators. But I just want to put that out there.
Your eye roll was felt beside you when you saw them come on screen. Excuse me.
So yeah, the first challenge was that they had to like poke their box and find the thing. Everyone was doing okay with it in the snow. Yeah. Maestro and Dwayne.
They were in a bit of trouble, weren't they?
Yeah.
They weren't.
I mean, are they the celebrity booking this year?
Well, Maestro's in the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. He's a rapper. Not my genre of music, so honestly, I wouldn't know any better.
Need to ask the lesbian DJ. She'll know.
I was going to say, lesbian DJ, I'm on board. I'm there. But rapping's not my thing. But
the vibe I got from them was that they're the celebrity booking and that's why they're there. Do you know what I mean? I got that like they turned up to the dancing challenge. They're like, no, not doing that. Let's go. Use our express pass.
But I don't blame them for that. On that one, I think that was sensible.
The blaseness of it made me think, are you the big booking of the series and you're not really here to do the race?
I don't know. They seem no. Actually, I disagree. I think they were there to race. 100% there to race, especially when Dwayne was like crossing the rope line, the rope bridge. And his face when he finished doing it and he's being pulled up by the instructors, it was literally red. He was puffed out. While we've got people like Mikel and Matteo, who clearly all they care about is their hair. It's like, does my hair look okay? Is my hair okay with this helmet on?
I also feel like that's the first time I've ever seen an Italian person actually say "Mamma mia"
twice.
I know.
Mamma mia.
It's okay. I'm not saying it, but he's allowed to.
I mean, it was a stereotype type situation.
It was.
I feel like that they were a clothing choice away from overalls red and green. You know what I mean? It felt a little that.
There will be a challenge one week when it's sponsored by Nintendo. You have to dress up as Mario and Luigi.
I'm on board.
And go through a pipe.
Eamon's wearing Bowser colours in his publicity shot, orange and green.
That's true. Yeah, lots of my hair. They did the dancing challenge. We're not getting it.
Not very well.
Out of these two challenges, which one would have you picked?
Well, at the detour.
Yes.
So it was Sparkle when you had to untangle the lights and then hang them.
An annoying task for everyone.
Which was learn an après-ski dance. I don't think the après-ski dance was as hard as everyone thought it was going to be.
Well, Tina and Liz made it look easy.
Tina and Lee just walked up, said, how do you do it? Okay, fine, learnt it and did it. They were smart. Wiggles. They are the Wiggles of the series.
And they did it literally perfect first attempt. And then when the other ones came, it's like, oh no, it is harder than I think. But yeah, dance tasks or untangling wires, surely. Most of them took the wire one. I kind of get that. That's what I would have pushed for if I was in the race.
And who was it who said that at this early stage? It was Dana and Cordelia. They said when they were in the ski lift, they said like at this early stage, it's a no-brainer. You go for an untangling one. A memory dance task is notoriously, I think, again, from the very naive series that we've watched, the very few series that we watched, dance challenges do tend to floor a lot of people very quickly. So I think of the choice of the two,
and also untangling wires isn't really... it's annoying, but like it's not like super difficult.
I think the untangling part was the easy part. It was the hanging them up, but it was the tough because then you have to throw them through, thread them through.
I said to you, that's why I'm picking I, but that was already taken. I was like,
well, I think any letter that was just one continuous thing, so like an S, an I.
Well, Kesha and Nova trouble with the S, but.
Yes, but
that is Kesha and Nova.
For me, that felt like that was the easy one because with like something like an A, you would have to go up, down, back up yourself, cross. You know what I mean? I mean, Amin and Syria were having a bit of problem as well because her attention span is terrible. Like she's literally like the dog from not she's a dog, but like the dog from Up is like squirrel. And she just kind of just distracted like immediately. And I feel like that could be a problem for her.
Maybe. What, ADHD? Undiagnosed ADHD?
Maybe.
She was doing lots of... You can tell as well that she's not a stunt booking. She's never been on camera before. She can continually spoke to the camera by accident, looked at the camera, looked at the camera. Yeah, I love those two as well. The mum and son,
and Surya were brilliant. I absolutely loved them both, absolutely to bits. And I always love a mother and son booking though. Like on other reality shows we've watched in the past, a mother and son booking always seems to just get me there, just get me in the heart, in the feels.
It did make me laugh, the Moana.
Well, the Moana product placement, where they put the trailer for the show, then have the presenter shout out really loudly, "You can get it in cinemas today!"
Yeah, they had the actress on there with her mobile phone video saying Moana. I mean, it's not done well in box office. It's flopped.
Well, yeah, but they haven't. The Amazing Race Canada hadn't come out at that point.
That's true. It has just aired.
Now that's come out. They've spiked. Box office ratings have gone up by 200%.
And like, their outfits in the boat had the Moana thing on it. They had to collect Moana items.
A coconut, a shell, and an oar.
Yes.
And all the teams learned that an oar was quite helpful to actually use as well. I love the fact that Sasha and Seb were the first to kind of realise it was like, oh, hang on, we could actually use this as an oar.
And then once again, my prejudice against Tina and Liz, where I thought you were going to be a bit rubbish when they aced the dance one. I thought, okay, the boat one, maybe I'm not so confident. Stupid me, because they were really good at the boat one too.
Yep.
They went in, zipped her through. Maestro and Dwayne almost capsized it.
Well, one of them almost lost their head because it swung round.
Yeah, that was
the same for Dana and Cordelia as well.
Cordelia,
because Dana let go of the sail and Cordelia was like, "Oof, Mum." Yeah.
So yeah, lots of good contestants. I thought it was a nice, good cast. There's no one I'm immediately disliking yet.
Yeah, but it's always fun at the beginning. See, we've watched previous series as well, and everyone's always having a good time, getting along. And then it gets to like kind of like the midway point, and then people start realizing this is quite an important competition where there's a lot of money on the line here, and a holiday and an Experian holiday around the world.
Yes,
I mean, also it's an advantage to come first place apparently on the Amazing Race Canada series, because you can earn $20,000,
I know,
a free mobile phone contract, tickets to the World Cup.
It's worth applying.
And Rio de Janeiro tickets.
Yeah, well,
you might as well just get that first place and be like, I'm not playing anymore.
I'll go now.
That's enough for me. Thank you very much.
It's all good. So yeah, Tina and Liz were first place. Well deserved. The people that also used their express pass was Mikkel and Matteo. They
used it on the Moana challenge.
Yeah, they didn't want to see the film. They're not interested in Moana. They just want to go.
They're too masculine for a film.
As well, the risk of getting wet, not good for the hair.
The hair would have been a problem.
Even when he was on the tightrope, he was saying, "My hair." It was like, you're wearing a helmet and like no one can see your hair. Just ridiculous.
Well, he's worried that his hair was flattening.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't just they weren't individual. They were both complaining about their hair. Mamma mia, my hair.
What's going to happen if they have to shave their head on one challenge, huh? What's going to happen then? Will he shave his hair for $250,000?
Do you reckon they'd refuse?
Yes,
then they'd regret using their fast pass, their express.
And the other ones that used their one, which was really silly, which was on the last mission, was the tightrope one.
Yes.
Was Shanae? Was it Shanae and Shania? They're very similar names.
Cheyenne and Shyla.
Right. They used it.
The choo-choos. That was the choo-choos because of cha-cha.
The sisters.
The cha-cha-chas.
The cha-cha sisters.
The cha-cha sisters.
I think that was a bit silly for them to use that express pass at that moment, because I don't know. You kind of know episode one's probably a non-elimination, and it was the last challenge, and Maestro and Dwayne weren't exactly, they weren't exactly, like I said, troubling. There was a lot of huff. Your win.
There was a lot of huffing and puffing by their attempt, but I think at that point on the last challenge, on episode 1, it felt silly, and it sounds really counter to what I've said already. That I think Maestro and Dwayne made the right decision. But for some weird reason, I feel like at early on in the competition, where you had a chance that you could have just caught up, it made sense. But to use it at the very end, especially on episode 1, it was obviously not going to be it was going to be a predetermined on elimination. We've watched enough of this series to know that episode 1 is nearly always a predetermined on elimination, and so to use it that early on, but then.
You don't know.
I don't trust.
You never know.
I don't trust how predetermined these nominal eliminations are, because I'm sure we'll get at some point on this series with it. But on previous series that we've watched that we haven't recorded and talked about, there's been contestants that clearly producers liked because they're a little bit crap, or they're the favourites and they want them to win because it makes a good narrative for the series.
Right.
And they turn up and they're last place, and they're not normally last place, and then it's miraculously a predetermined non-elimination.
Well, lots of people online say it's impossible for them not to be predetermined because all the tasks are set up for certain numbers, and it would be far too difficult logistically to not have it.
Well, you're only losing one team. If you were losing like 5 teams, then I'd agree with that. But like, surely if like the task, for instance, when they had to walk the lines, they had to walk over the tightrope. Something I actually thought was brilliant was that they had 2 different tightropes, so 2 teams could attempt it at a time.
No waiting in line.
I hate it when they have to wait one at a time. It's like if one team can't do it, then the other team has to take their place. And that seems annoying. So I don't know. But yes, predetermined non-elimination legs wind me up a little bit.
So leg 1, any early favourites for you? Standouts? Any wild guesses for winning at the moment?
I think Tina and Faye have got a real good chance.
Tina and Liz.
Sorry, Tina and Liz have got a real good chance, even though I can't remember their names.
Tina Fey and Leslie Knope.
Tina Fey. Oh, that'd be a great series.
Tina and Liz.
Tina Fey, Leslie Knope. I worry that they're going to run out of steam very quickly, because another thing I've spotted is I think some teams have realised that it's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah,
Eamon and Beck, I think, know that. I think Philippe and Clara know that.
Yeah,
Philippe
and Dana
Clara,
and
I've got
Cordelia.
my eyes on them. Dana and Cordelia, I've got my eyes on them as well.
They want to buy a ranch, don't they, Philippe and Clara?
Yes, they want to start a family. Very admirable.
Yeah. He's gone all around the world on a horse, whatever he's done.
He wasn't gone around the world. He's gone from Alaska
the
to
Americans,
Argentina.
that was it, yeah.
So he's taken the continent of North and South America.
Yeah, on a horse.
But he's the first
and met
one.
her at the end.
He did in Argentina. Love at first sight. Love at first horse.
I'm rooting for 4th place, Sasha and Seb.
I do love them.
The brothers.
Personality-wise, I think they're the most fun. And I would
They
happily...
look great.
They're very good
sound
looking.
great.
They're easy on the eye. But they're also the kind of guys that you just want to go out and have a drink with. They look like they could be a lot of fun.
Kesha and Nova are my favourites, but I feel like they're not going to be good at the race.
But then you want them to, they'll always be middling in the pack.
Yeah.
They're going to be middle pack. They're going to stay in for about 6 weeks. And then by the end, because they're middle of the pack, they're slowly going dropping.
Down.
I mean, the mistake of them thinking that the tree that was literally next to them was the next task was brilliant. And also the escapades of looking for Chaz, the taxi driver.
Yeah.
No fault of their own. But you just know they're the kind of people who have that kind of luck. And so lots of funny things are going to happen.
I mean,
with them.
Felipe did say as well, he said him and his partner Clara, they agreed that he won't ever do height challenges because he gets vertigo, which you can't.
What's a roadblock?
Yeah, you can't avoid heights forever on this show. So that's going to be something he's going to have to overcome. But yeah, I think they've got a good chance of doing well. Yeah.
This is the thing with a roadblock. You've got to use the person in your team with the strength, but the clue is somewhat cryptic.
The roadblock is where you should save your express pass for. If you're going to use it on a roadblock. If you've picked the wrong person for the wrong thing, that's where you use it. I think
you only get one express pass.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how generous. Again, we've not watched we've only watched one series. We've watched a few episodes of the Canadian series. I don't know how generous they are with giving out
other things
like that, like forfeits or passes to one or the other.
Well, that's the joy of everyone listening to this.
Yes.
If you're experts in the Amazing Race, you're listening to 2 newbies. So,
newish.
Yeah, but we're new to
Australia.
every time something happens this series, we're going to be amazed.
Canada. Yes, that's true. We're going to be shocked.
So
I can't wait for us to be like genuinely like really like amazed and shocked by something that's happened, and then we'll get in the comments people saying like they did that in series 2, and we'll be like,
this is very basic. But yeah,
but we are basic people.
Yeah,
so
I like this cast. They all seem nice. Yeah. I'm here for Tina and Liz.
But join in with our enthusiasm. Like some people might have Amazing Race fatigue. We haven't. We've just found this show, and now we're very excited about it.
Exactly.
But I wish the UK would make a version. And I'm going to say that at the end of every episode. The UK should make a version.
Yeah. Well, we said the UK should make the floor, and they eventually did, and that was great.
It was a good version.
So maybe listen.
And if they're looking for presenters, there's
Joe Dommett.
There is Joe Dommett, to be fair. If they're looking for presenters for the podcast spin-off,
we're already here.
There's Ant and Deck.
There you go, everyone. So if you have enjoyed this, are you watching The Amazing Race Canada? Let us know your early favourites, who you like, who you don't like, what we've said right and wrong. Let us know.
Yeah.
Because we like to find
we will
the
happily
fans.
correct ourselves, and we will do it even on the next podcast. So, and and also, let us know what your favorite task from previous series and Canadian Amazing Race, and whether Tina and Liz will be right thinking they'll be challenged by it again. I really want to see their spreadsheets. Tina and Liz, if you're listening to this, please send us your PDF.
We need to upload them.
Yes. You can find us on our link tree, ktr.ee/faithful2. It's got all the links for how you can watch or listen to us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us. We do The Amazing Race, but we also do various other shows. Scroll down or up, whatever direction that is, and look and see what we do. You might find something you like. And if you want to help us monetarily, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/faithful, and on there you can give us a £5 one-off or monthly donation.
Lovely. So we will see you again for leg 2. Until then, keep racing. Goodbye.